Don't do it, man. He did it. He fell for the blocking beam. You can't fall for the blocking beam, guys. They nerf that. They nerf blocking, okay? They don't... You can't block anymore. The devs took that right out the game. I can't believe he fell for the blocking beam. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain Jay, and tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. Because we're running our first deck in big Mythic right here, 93% Mythic. We hit it last night, which was pretty fun. We hit it with Boros Burn, but that's not important. What tonight is all about is that Toke Smoke, that Orzhov token life gain and drain generator. Oh, yeah. You know I love gain and drain. You know I love bats and vampires and all kind of other stuff. But this is really an Orzhov All-Stars, a who's who of All-Stars, with an emphasis on tokens that actually is super useful in the meta right now for as many people are generating tokens. So I want you to stick around for this one. Before we do, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, guys, I'm going to be honest with you, you're going to get attacked by the like and subscribe, which you may or may not know is a YouTube werewolf who will viciously maul you and attack you for not liking the video and subscribing to the channel today. So go ahead and become a villain with us. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/J for all live streaming goodness. We'd love to have you there live and in person on Twitch. Yes. Follow that link down in the description, or just hit the bell here and be notified when we go live on YouTube. You have two ways to watch Jay Villain, so you've got no reason not to miss the live stream. Check out our Discord community for all latest news, information, post your decks, post memes, ask questions, anything that you want. It's going to be there on on Discord, and of course this deck and all the other ones that I build are going to be available down below on my AetherHub. So, what are we talking about when we talk about this Orzhov tokens? Well, I originally had an idea and it wasn't quite working. I got to give a big shout out to Trexodactyl, big friend of the channel. He really said, Jay, let me put the whetstone to this. Let me get it real sharp. And he absolutely came through, and we sharpened this up, and it is absolutely, it is a dagger. It is doing quite well in Mythic rank. We went on quite a run here tonight, which should say something about it. So, gain and drain with tokens. This is kind of the idea here. First things first, we're going to need our life generators. We're going to go with Case of the Uneaten Feast for the 1-drop on the 1. Anytime a creature comes in, we gain 1 life. And then if we've gained 5 or more, we get to solve and play stuff out of our graveyard. We do have a little bit of recursion. I'm going to split this between Hinterland Sacrificer and Case of the Uneaten Feast. Both are pretty good. Both are extremely useful right now. One you can sacrifice to resurrect, and one is a creature that counts as it comes in, so it gives you that life. But any way that you want to divide these, I think that is perfectly fine. You could do 2 of 1, 3 of 1, whatever. Next thing is removal, and again, I have to put a star. I have to put an asterisk next to the removal, guys. I don't want to be playing this much kill, but if you see what's out there right now, bros, it is not good. It is bad. Okay, we need to run a lot of kill cards. All right, we absolutely need to run a lot of kill cards. I wish it wasn't so, but we need to run 2 cut downs, 4 get losts, and 3 bitter triumphs. Now, Get Lost is a controversial one here, because you might think that that's going to betray me, Jay. That might turn on me really quick, because it's giving them enchantments. It's giving them tokens. It does give you the flexibility to destroy planeswalkers or creatures too, but it also gives them maps tokens, which I've had backfire on me. However, this is really good when played in conjunction with Campbell Profiteering Mayor. It's actually a really, really, really good combo play off of that. Why? Because whenever your opponent gets tokens, guess what? You get a copy of that token tapped and attacked for each of them. And it only triggers once each round. And whenever you create your own token, which we would do if we would get lost with Campbell out, they would gain 1 life. We would gain 1 life, and they would lose 1 life. So he is a gain and drain type of guy. He steals. He's a graft master. You know what I mean? He's all about that profit. If they generate, we generate. And when we generate, they lose. So that's actually really, really cool stuff right there. So make sure if you're going to use Get Lost, make sure that you're in the position to benefit the most from it. by using Campbell Profiteering Mayor. And this is kind of an important point because we do want to generate tokens on that and get that gain and drain combination plays off right there. The other removals, I think, cut down 5 or less, and of course, Bitter Triumph. I'm not too worried about discarding. I'm not too worried about losing 3 life. We do have a lot of life gain in this deck, but that's what it's going to be. Now time for bats. Yeah, we lean heavily on Starscrape Cleric on this channel. You got to get used to it. It's an uncommon bat Cleric, 1 black and 1, 2/1, with the Offspring ability for 1 black and 2, flying. It cannot block. Whenever we gain life, an opponent loses 1 life. This is the gain and drain master here. He's the earliest card that can really do that and really hit it off and do really cool stuff right there. He also has the ability with the Offspring, meaning that if you play 1 black and 2, he gets a token copy of him. What did we just say about tokens? We want them because Campbell Profiteering Mayor hits off tokens like that. So if you have him out, you know, on turn 3 and then you play this guy in turn 5, guess what? You made a token. And when you make a token, guess what? They lose 1 life and you gain 1 life. We gain 1 life. Guess what? They're going to lose 2 more life. So that's an interesting play right there, right? The gain and drain effect that we can do from creating Offspring, Campbell syncs up very nicely with Starscrape. How do we get more gain and drain? We got to hit one of my favorite new vampires, the Vengeful Blood Witch. 1 black and 1 Vampire Warlock. Whenever this creature or another creature dies, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Yes. So again, combining that up with Starscrape Cleric, everybody trying to hit removal, we can actually win the game through gain and drain here, especially if somebody runs a board wipe, or even if we were on a board wipe. Yeah, believe it or not, it's the rare Jerry board wipe combination play, and there's a specific reason for that. We'll get to that. So 4 of him. We're also going to run Lunar Convocation. Again, creating tokens is kind of our sideways effect here. We want the gain and drain token. 1 black and white, Orzhov colors enchantment. At the beginning of your end step, if you gained life, each opponent loses 1 life. Again, on the same combination as before. At the beginning of your end step, if you gained and lost life this turn, so if you've done both, if we have also lost life, which can also trigger from either drawing a card from Lunar Convocation or playing something like Bitter Triumph, or even hitting our own Caves of Koilos, that will trigger that. If we've done both, we get to create a 1/1 black bat creature token with flying. So we also get to card draw off the top of that as well for Lunar Convocation. So really, really good card with what we're trying to do. We already talked about Campbell Profiteering Mayor. He's Orzhov, black, white, and 1, 2/4 human advisor, and he does the token thing and the gain and drain. This is kind of who I wanted to build off of. And what's so useful about this is a lot of people are generating tokens right now in the meta. They love to make map tokens. They love to make treasure tokens. They like to what's the other one? There's the Forge, the Reanimator Forge, or whatever that is, the Herbalisk's Forge. There's all kind of token decks. There's mono white tokens. Anything that's a token that's generated, you get a version of it, and they lose 1 life and gain 1 life. So I think right now people are sleeping on him and getting into the meta and doing damage. That's why I really wanted to get one in, and he absolutely works. Another one here, Tessa, Opulent Oligarch. Normally I don't like oligarchs. I don't think anybody does, but we're running her anyways. 1 black and 1/1, 2/3 Death Touch human advisor. A lot of advisors tonight, huh? It's advisor tribal. Death Touch. At the beginning of your end step, investigate for each person who lost life this turn. If you're running gain and drain, generally speaking, they're going to have lost life. With Starscrape, Lunar Convocation, or Vengeful Blood Witch, somebody's going to have, even if you just put in a creature with Hinterland and Starscrape out, they've lost life. And then we investigate. What does investigate mean? We make a clue token. A clue token is a clue token. Whenever we make a token, gain and drain. And also, whenever we make a token, we get a 1/1 white, black and white spirit token with flying. So we generate 2 tokens from making our opponent lose life, combining that with Campbell Profiteering Mayor. You're starting to see some synergies here, aren't you? You're starting to see some silly synergies going on right there. Okay. Queen's Orlean. You can't get enough of her. Only 2 of her in this one because we don't have that many bats. But she still is very useful for recursion, getting stuff out of the graveyard, and gaining life whenever we swing in. So Orzhov, black, white, 1, 3/3 flying, vigilance, bat cleric. Whenever a bat you control attacks, you gain 1. And then whenever she enters or she attacks, you get to pay 2 Orzhov color and 2 life. If you do, return target creature, permanent, land permanent to the battle, with mana 3 or less to the battlefield. Bring back Tessa, bring back Campbell. When you bring back Tessa and, we hit a gain and drain off or something like that because we hit Lunar, you see all the pieces kind of fit together very usefully here. So Zoralee is going to play her part as well. Raise the Past. I think we split this. You could either go 4 No Witnesses, or you could go 4 Raise the Past, or you could go half and half. The reason I like No Witnesses is because if we have filled the board with enough tokens and enough Vengeful Blood Witches, we can actually win the game, and this is something that I actually really like to use board wipes for. You can use it defensively if they're swarming you out, but what about using board wipes offensively? If you have a bunch of creatures on the board and you've successfully filled the board with a lot of different stuff, especially tokens, and you have a Vengeful Blood Witch and all those, smash the board up. Just hit the gain and drain. Just hit the kill for all of the stuff that dies. Hit the kill off of it right there, man. Go crazy. Yeah, get 2 of these out and a bunch of other stuff out, and especially if you know that you can resurrect some of the things that you killed, if you have Zoralee coming up or anything like that. If you have a full board, just win it. Just hit him with the gain and drain, man. Hit a No Witnesses on him. That is very fun. You don't always have to play this. I know that a lot of people don't run board wipes, but it is a fun offensive play. We're throwing 2 of them in there just because it's fun to do. But there's plenty of other things you swap it out for. Raise the Past, similar. It's a reverse board wipe. You could also run this in reverse, meaning that if you knew you had Hinterland, Starscrape, and Vengeful Blood Witch, you could just No Witnesses, explode them out, and then Raise the Past, explode them back in. So you can actually have that nice control of life and death right there, which is what Orzhov's all about, right? So actually opposing cards that do similar things that are really fun to play on the high end. Then we're going to finish with Kaya, Spirit's Justice, which is a card that I rarely ever play, if ever. 1 black and 1 white, 2/3, +2 Surveil, and then exile a card from a graveyard, or we can +1 and create a 1/1 fly spirit token, again, token generation, or very nicely, she's exile on a stick, basically. Exile target creature you control. For each other player, exile 1 to target player creature they control. So if we have tokens, we can keep exiling things as long as we have tokens to sacrifice into the abyss with them. Very cool stuff there. And of course, when one or more creatures you control and creatures enter the graveyard or put into exile, you may choose a creature card from among them. Until the end of your turn, target token you control becomes a copy of it, except it has flying. So we can turn the ghosts that we have, the spirits that we have, into stuff that we may have exiled from the graveyard for some cool effects right there. Yeah, it's not often that I use her ultimate ability like that, her big block of text, but it is there and it is cool. 5 swamps, 5 plains, 4 caves of Koleos, actually very useful for Lunar Convocation. Concealed Courtyard, Forlorn Flats for a ping 1 damage, Restless Fortress for the gain and drain swing in, and of course Scoured Barrens for the life gain, 2 Miraxes for the token generation on the low end as well. Very useful right there on top of everything else. That is what we are running. You could play with those. Of course, I say mana is to taste as you wish. 18 creatures, again, weirdly enough, 5 advisors. Is this the world's first advisor tribal? I don't know. Bats, clerics, humans, rabbits, warlocks. Very, very nice. Generally, what we like in Orzhov: advisors, clerics, and vampires. 9 instants, 4 sorceries, 4 enchantments, 2 planeswalkers, 24 lands altogether, and a 2.3. Could you jump a land and be all right? You might be able to. Standard mythic rank, that is what we're running right here. Evenly split of black and white, as all Orzhov should be. Perfectly balanced. Could you cut weight? I don't know. Man. Yeah, we have 24 and a 23, but it was working fine for us. Maybe you can get away with not a 61. You could get away with a 60 by dumping something on here. Maybe you don't want to run 2 Restless Fortresses. I don't know what you got going on. But that's your choice right there. Sideboard suggestion from my Best of 3 boys. What up? Shout out to the Best of 3 boys right there. Say hi in the comments. Authority of the Consuls, absolutely goated. Great one to put in. Requisition or Raid, not bad to crack open artifacts and enchantments and pump a wide board. Ichor Drinker is another life gain vampire that lets you generate a token. Destroy Evil is a great one for destroying enchantments and or big creatures. Sanguine Evangelist is another great token generator that will pump a wide board as well. Preacher of the Schism. If you wanted to go more vampire focus, you certainly do that because that generates tokens on top of that. And of course, honestly, she's almost like you almost need to any kind of life gain deck that you may have in Orzhov colors. Elenda almost belongs in all of them. She's like almost an auto include. 4/4 Orzhov 4-drop 4/4 protection from instants. lifelink hexproof from instance, and as long as her life total is higher than it normally would be, she's a 5/5 menace. And if it's 10 higher, she's a 10/10 menace lifelink. She's not bad, guys. Start thinking about Elenda. Start thinking about her a lot. You really should be thinking about Elenda. Because honestly, I might swap her. You could put her in here for Kaya. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. No problems. I wouldn't be mad at you. So that's what that is right there. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. We are in Mythic rank. We are going to be Mythic ranking, pushing it in percentages. Let me know. Make sure you tenderly like that video. It really helps the channel out. Let's get into it, boys. Okay. Too slow, too expensive. Yeah, I think you might hit it on the head there. It has some pretty good tricks in it, but we're never hitting them. We're just honestly never fucking hitting the tricks that we need. And Antian. He's gonna fight. Boom. Boom. Raise the pass. We don't have too much to hit with raise the pass here, but still good. What's he gonna do? He's gonna go in on me there. That's gonna gain and drain him for a little bit. That seems unnecessary. Okay, so we'll put Star Scrape out next and then maybe raise the pass if we use both blockers here. That might be the way to go. Target token. Oh, okay. Doing it. Alright, so we'll do this. We will do the big Star Scrape hit right here. If we don't get killed, we can hit raise the pass and then win. If we just don't get murdered to death here. Because we would raise... Oh, did that get exiled? No. We would get that and that. So, pick your poison. Sacrifice a creature with flying. We'll sacrifice that one. Okay. What's he gonna do? Exile that. Let's hope he doesn't have to exile. He needs kill cards here. I don't think that guy thought that one through. Yep. There we go. I'm clicking through triggers more than your... Yeah, tell me about it. All right, that actually worked really well. I like that. That worked well. Hey, Tom Gidson for with 20 right here. What's up, Jay? What's up, Jay? Congrats on the Mythic. I'm still stuck in Plat Hell. That dragon guy the other day draft hilarious. I hate draft, but I may try it after seeing that play. After seeing that dude, that brain dead dude who thought he had it so hard that he stunted on me. That he was like, I'll just flex on this guy before I kill him and it'll be great. Nothing bad will happen. Yeah, that was pretty funny. I did like that. That was an enjoyable experience, I have to say. Thank you so much for the 20. So what's he gonna get rid of? Probably no witnesses. All right, raise the past. Okay. Do that. Do that. Mr. Srishit. Mrs. Ryshit. I don't know what this is. Deep Cavern fucking value. Let's see if he wants to give back whatever he wants to give back here. Kaya, we'll do Caves of Koilos. Boom. Tessa, Oligarch. Boom. Boom. Okay. Yeah, I can't believe, and I went on to win with that thing. I went on to win the whole fucking thing. I went on to win a 7-1 on the draft. It was great. It was fantastic. I really enjoyed it. Is he gonna go in? Gonna go in? All right, perfect. Boom. Yeah, normally people don't really like my draft content. It kind of gets, it doesn't do well, but I think people really like that draft, and I'm glad that people had a good reaction to it, because I'm up for a draft maybe 2 times a month. That's how much I can draft without feeling awful. That's how much I can do. Oh, he exiled that, huh? He's been exiling things. Look at this. Okay. Okay. Let's do that. Boom. Oh no, not your football team. Anything but your football team. That's the last thing you want to lose. Boom, boom. Alright, let's do that. Alright, well, that didn't work for him either. That did not work for him either. Boop, 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 boop. Ah. That's not terrible, honestly. This isn't terrible. We can go to case 2. I've been watching the Lions. Well, not really watching them, but monitoring their progress. I'm from Detroit, so it's big news if Lions aren't fucking abysmally bad. It's very big news when that happens, guys. You have to understand this. You must understand at how unusual it is for the Lions to not be dog shit. Okay? I think maybe 10, 15 years ago, we were the only team that went 0-17 or some shit like that. We lost every single regular season game. And listen, I'm not a football fan, okay? I'm not like Mr. Football over here. But just the fact that that it wasn't doing so abysmally bad was impressive. You know? Yeah, Campbell, perfect. Because he's going to make tokens, and that means I get the tokens, and that means I get life gain. So this is going to work out perfectly. See? That generates a token. So this is going to backfire miserably here. Unless he plays an instant removal, but it's already on the stack. Who's your team, Nathaniel? See how bad that is on the stack? The gain and drain that goes on? And if he can't get rid of Campbell, that's going to happen every turn. So it got set up very nicely there. Boop, boo, doop. Enduring Innocence. Yeah, this was a really bad matchup for him. He hit a terrible matchup. That's very funny that happened that way. Forlorn Flats. Next turn we can put down Mirex and generate our own token. Boom. He has to generate one anyways. He gets to draw a card. That's pretty funny. Lions of Detroit? Yeah, Lions of Detroit is an NFL team. It's an NFL team. This may kill him. He'll gain 2 life either way, but we're going to do this. This may kill him right here. Boom, 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 boom. He's got no blockers left. Not clear why he did that. Ka-chow. Yeah, he can't be happy right now. He cannot be happy right now. This is why I wanted to get Campbell into the game, bros. Is because I feel like he's underutilized, for real. Like, I feel like he is absolutely underutilized. He's still going to die. It's no matter what he does, he's going to die. I feel like with tokens being what they are right now, man, I feel like he's just... Nobody's using him like that, man. You know? Nobody is flexing like that right now with Campbell. Good one. Good game. Don't forget to like if you're in the YouTube. Thank you so much. That's all I need from you right there. I need you to watch. I need you to have a good time. Enjoy yourself. And I also need you to like the video. Those things in that order. That's what I need. Ugh, this is a crazy hand right here, and I go second. It's not great. If I went first and this was a white, I'd feel more confident about it, but he's playing a green, which means he's ramping. Let's draw Caves of Coilus right there. We'll do a Hinterland Sacrificer. That's fine. We'll go Hinterland Sacrificer right into Starscrape, then into Restless Fortress. He could have a fight card, but I don't think that works. Okay. So we'll do that into that. I don't even trust that I can swing at him. It's not worth the one life to have him die. Smuggler's Surprise, he's gonna mill. Get the Vaultborn out. Deals 1 damage. Alright. He can play 5 next turn. We're going to do Starscrape and then Vengeful Blood Witch. And then Scoured Barrens. No, he doesn't have it. Wow. Wow, bros. We're running him up here. We're racking him up and running him down. Love to see it. You'll love to see it. Hey, what's up, Slug Holiday? It's going good. We tried with a little mono green at first, and that didn't quite get where we needed to go. So this tokens deck is working quite well for us now. Boop, 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 boom. Alkida. That's pretty funny. Let's do that. We will put out... Ooh, what's he doing? Actually, in fact, I don't think you're allowed to have those, man. I was just thinking about it, and they told me that you weren't allowed to have them. Let's put down Hinterland. Boom. What's he going to put down now? He's going to burn it up. Boom. Okay. Boom. Is he going to burn this one up too? It means it's less for his prowess. I don't mind because I feel like I can get raised the past up. Yeah, that's fine. Screaming Mimi's going to come in and hit me. That is an emergency situation right there. So we're going to play Vengeful Blood Witch. And then we're going to say, take 3 life and hit you with that. Boom. Okay. Emberheart Challenger. We'll do no blocks. Boom. Well, if he has no creatures, those map tokens aren't going to do any good. If he has creatures, they're going to backfire, but we'll see here. He may have no creatures to even play on, though. No, he's got fucking creatures. The worst possible creature that he could run on there. So he's going to do quite well for himself by pulling stuff off the top. Why am I running Get Lost in this? I don't know. I shouldn't be running that. I shouldn't be doing that. Yeah, worst possible fucking card for him because that pumps every time you target it too. So, and it increases. So it's the worst possible thing we could have ran on that. Yep. Yep. So the only thing that I can really do is run on the this. Try to gain and drain them out. I don't know if Get Lost is going to be is going to be detrimental. That may have lost us the game unironically. Unironically may have lost us the game there. He's low on cards, but he's able to hurt me pretty bad. That's the part of the problem here. More mana, more flooding. Yeah. Every card that he get is a huge amount of damage, or it's a land, but either way, oof. We'll hold on to that. Brawling Crawler. That's gonna kill us. Yep. The damn Get Lost got us. You know, it's a good card, but man, it was the wrong card for right then and there. Well, first loss, though. First loss. Which is, you know, overall not bad. You're playing while rocking at sea. Thanks to Starlink. That's pretty cool. Everyone always thinks the Starlink satellites are aliens. I know that. I know I've seen that multiple times. They go, I just saw something. It must be aliens. I saw some lights moving overhead. Is it aliens? It's aliens, isn't it? It's all the aliens. How about when everyone just forgot what airplanes were and were just like, all things are aliens all the time? That was really fun. Where just everyone in the state of New Jersey forgot what an airplane was. That is, it was a great example of mass hysteria. It really was a really good example of mass hysteria. People were posting, I remember being like, scrolling through Reddit, and people were posting like the most obvious airplane you've ever seen. Like a green light on one side and a red light on the other side, and they're like, it's aliens, isn't it? I know, they're coming. And people were like, literally, what's wrong with you? Like, we're genuinely worried about your brain. Let's do of this. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, he's doing landfall here. Tessa. I think we got to do Queen's Orlean. Bloomkin, okay, also known as the Blumpkin. Boom, raise the past is great for me. Boom. Because even if he somehow kills everything on the board, we can still fucking run it. I would like to put down Tessa. If I get a mana, I'd put down Tessa, let Hinterland sacrifice or die. He might have a fight card here. Fight card would be an issue. But I feel like we're going to get so much gain, and quite possibly even drain, that it's largely not going to matter. That even if he has land, it's okay. Yeah, I feel like we're gonna be able to recover. Yeah, we're able to recover really well here. Flourishing Bloomkin, also known as the Flourishing Blumpkin. Guys, do you know what a Blumpkin is? Do you know, guys? Are you cursed with knowledge? Nice. Like that, that's good stuff. The blockers. Who's the strongest guy? You get blocked. And we kill him with the with one of these. There we go. Back on top. Back at it. Snap back to reality. Up there goes gravity. Up there goes gravity. I mean, 5-1 in Mythic is not fucking nothing, dudes. It's not nothing. Okay? It's really not. Removal, if we hit mono red, we might get, no, it's going to be the same thing, isn't it? Put down Hinterlands. It's going to be the same thing. Yeah, it's going to be the same thing. We can't beat these. They kill us too. They kill too much of our shit. They kill way too much of our shit. It's unfortunate, but if mono black is probably our worst matchup. And we just hit 2 in a row, so. He's gonna throw another one down. Yep. Yeah, it's our absolute worst matchup. And we just hit 2 in a row. Restless Fortress. Boom. And the flooding doesn't fucking help either. I don't know what's up with that, but that doesn't also help. The fucking flooding does not help neither, so. Star Scrape. Okay. Yeah, getting fucking bodied here. Alright, so we'll hold steady. We'll do that. Feed the swarm. Gonna lose life off the top there. As soon as you showed up, Trex, you gotta go back and watch Hateful Eight, man. Literally, as soon as you showed up, we started shitting the bed here, so you gotta get out of here, man. Sorry. You're not allowed to watch this. You're not allowed to watch this one, man. The deck is too shy, man. I can't perform when you're here. I can't watch. I can't let you watch. I'm just... I'm just fucking with you. Obviously, you can stay, but like it was literally, I was like, oh man, Trex is here. Trex is here. It's so awesome. He's gonna be able to see this thing work because this thing puts in work, man. We've been beating people up, and then it just fucking goes limp as soon as he shows up. Just fucking flaccid as soon as it's time. You know what I mean? You guys get it. That might kill me. We'll see. Boom, boom, boom. Land, boom, bop, boom. That is fucking hilarious that we fucking went limp as soon as Trek showed up. I gotta write tracks. All right, we'll keep going though. We'll keep going. We honestly, we've gone one up, one down. It's not that bad. It is hilarious that happened. All right, let's finish strong here, guys. Let's finish strong. Boom. Zoraline and Vengeful is pretty good there. That's a good combo. Queen, Zoraline. Boom. Okay. Probably going to play removal. Yeah. Who's he going to do it on? Vengeful. Okay, I'm a little upset that we're not getting a land. That is a problem. If we don't get 3 or 4 lands, we're going to lose the game. So, we'll see here. Hopeless Nightmare. Get rid of No Witnesses. I don't give a shit about that. He's going to play Bounce. He's playing whatchamacallit, Bounce. Boom. Play Nowhere to Run. He'll do it on Queen, Zoraline. What are the chances he's going to run another discard? Let's do it. Fuck you. I have nothing in my hand. You can eat a dick. Get out. Returns both of them. Talent. Hit. Pop. Liliana the Villainy. He's going to force a sacrifice, and we're going to get rid of Hinterland Sacrificer. There you go. There you go. Dream of Lunar Convocation. Okay. We'll draw one at the end here. What decks are running the meta right now? Bounce, Dimir Bounce, Esper Bounce, Azorius Bounce. The bounce, it's a bounce meta right now. It's about flopping things back and forth in your deck using these particular cards. That's what we're doing. We're flopping. This town ain't big enough. 3 left, so he can't cast it. He can't cast it. He can get that back in his hand. I don't think it matters, though, because he cannot cast it yet. You can do Storm Chasers, okay? You can do that. Yeah, flopping things, the bounce meta is where we're at. Don't do it, man. He did it. He fell for the blocking beam. You can't fall for the blocking beam, guys. They nerf that. They nerf blocking, okay? They don't... You can't block anymore. The devs took that right out the game. I can't believe he fell for the blocking beam. He was going to die anyways, but it's still funny that he fell for it. Still funny that he did it, you know? Alright. Couple more and then we do shaky breaky, okay? Couple more and then we shake it and quite possibly even break it. Yeah, no one was expecting bounce either, but it's here and it fucking sucks. I beat him, but because he played it really shitty. The good thing about something taking over the meta is not everyone has a grasp on really how to run it well. Reanimator, Rakdos Reanimator. Rakdos Reanimator is going to be a tough one. You've got about a turn 5 clock to be set up or lose. Do that. Boom. Razorkin Needlehead, very nice. Let's go in for that. Boom. Queen's Orlean hitting next turn. Queen's Orlean hitting next turn. No, it is not fun. It wins games. We're not in a fun meta. We're in a I want to win as many games as possible meta. Crowclaw's Heist. Ooh. Okay, so he's going to take Zorlean, I'm sure. I'm sure he's going to take Zorlean. Or he'll take fucking Bitter Triumph, which is a bad idea. Or he'll take Kaya. I don't know. All of them are good grabs. All of them are good grabs. That's not super useful to him right now. Gopher. He's going to take the hit. He goes for the hit there. Boom, boom, boom. He goes for the hit there. Boom, boom. I have what it takes to kill Kaya, so if he plays Kaya out right now, I can smash her. He has no creatures in hand to deal with Kaya. Yeah, he can put out a 1/1 creature for no reason. No, he's going to Surveil. That was the wrong thing to do. That was the wrong thing to do. Fabled Passage. I mean, if this is a cut down, we're in bad shape, but I think overall we should be all right. Concealed Courtyard. Do that. Boom. Do that. Boom. We do that. Boom, boom. Okay. Okay. Surveil. Campbell. If he creates a token, Razorkin Needlehead. We'll draw. We're going to take another hit here. Boom. Draw. So this is the cool combo. Watch this. We do that, and it generates tokens for him. We get the tokens, and when we get tokens, we gain life, and we're able to gain and drain. And when we're able to gain and drain, he loses the game. Nice. Okay, good one. Throat Gopher? That's a real card called Throat Gopher? There's no way they printed a card called Throat Gopher. Elenda would be cool in this deck, yeah. Hey, what's up, Happy Uprise TTV? Taylor, how you doing, man? Valtese, the Valtese Falcon. Sorry, I didn't see YouTube. For some reason, when I clicked on it, it gave me all the messages. Glad I can make it and see the villain at work. Really enjoy the commentary from Jay Villain. Incredibly helpful. Thank you, Super Duper Wes. Welcome. Vampires are really good. This is actually a part vampire deck. There's a splish splash of vampires in here, but overall, I'm pretty happy. Honestly, it's funny that we went back to this, and it's literally better. It's literally better than in Mythic rank than it is in Diamond. I can say that definitively. We have real empirical proof that this deck works better in Mythic rank than it does in Diamond. I'm very happy with how this turned out. I really like it. I gotta say thank you to Trexodactyl for really putting the sharp edge on it. I had the idea, and I was working with mine, and Trex said, stop putting bad cards in your deck because you love nothing more to put shit cards in your deck for no reason. Put good cards in there, and that'll make it work better. And honestly, it's sage advice every time he tells me to do that. So yeah, and we got to use a couple of things we don't normally use. Tessa, Kaya, it really is Orzhov All-Stars here. So I've been Jay Villain, you've been great. Thank you for coming by. This is the end of the video, not the end of the stream, so don't leave. We'll see you in the next one.